guys, it's Tiff. Welcome back to my channel. We are back for part 2 of my series where I bring a place from Fortnite and build it in The Sims 4. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we are back building this holly hedge home. I think it's called the greenhouse in Fortnite. There's no real name for it, but based off the landing spot, this is the house. I did go ahead and make some adjustments to the exterior. I did fix the roofing here so that it's more consistent with what the actual house looks like. I also brought out the, I don't know what this is called, but just like this one on the back has it, I wanted to also bring out to the front because there is a little indentation. So the roofing's not 100%, but I think I like this way better. We are gonna go on the interior today, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the porch area, which is where those little chairs and the cooler and the barbecue pit were. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I've added my color filters because the barbecue pit is actually red. So I think for this one, I'm gonna use this one here. Let's add some more money because, there we go. Now we have money. Then we want to add some chairs. I do think this is more like that one, but I am going to change the color because I think the seating is actually more beige. Okay, we're going to go with this one here. I'm going to change that. Okay, perfect. And I'm just going to put it here. We also need to find a little cooler, and I think I'm going to just type cooler. Perfect. This one here. So we're just going to add it there. So now it's kind of looking like the one in Fortnite. So there we go. I'm actually going to go ahead and add a trash can because each lot needs one so that they can get rid of their trash. I'm just going to put this trash can right here on the side of the house and maybe make it a little darker. Perfect. I went ahead and added a little shrubbery over here on this side, but again, this lot is not extensively landscaped. It's very, very basic. Okay, now let's go indoors, and I think I want to start on floor number 1. So this is kind of when you first walk in, and then stairs go up and then another set of stairs. So it's not going to be exact, but that's how we're going to have it. I need to put some lights in here because I think I do have a mod that does affect the lighting. So I'm going to go ahead and put some very basic lighting in here. One of these on each floor, and that way we can see what we're doing. Okay, perfect. Okay, so on floor 1, it looks like you walk in and there's a door here. So we're gonna go ahead and put some wood on the ground. All right, so I'm going to use this base game wood. I feel like it looks the closest match to the floors. We go into the front, there's a wallpaper where it has sort of this paneling at the bottom and then paper at the top. So I'm gonna try to look through to see which one I can find. This one is from City Living, and I don't think it looks kind of moldy, like, you know, like it doesn't look clean at all. So we're not going to use that one. I'm going to use this one from base game, but we're going to change the top to a more tan color like that. And the living room dining section is actually green. So this is kind of the only green that I could find. It's not as green as the green in Holly Hedge House, but that's okay. We're going to just keep this one here. And then I believe in the kitchen kind of has this florally paneling, and I think it's going to be a wallpaper, and it's got flowers all the way up and down. Perfect. Okay, so this is a base game wallpaper, and it's called Posies and Poinsettia. That's very pretty, and I think it looks just like it. I know in the Holly Hedge in Fortnite, their kitchen is separated from the living room and dining room with a door, but I'm gonna go ahead and put an archway. I'm going to use this horse ranch archway, and that's how we're going to do that because I don't really like the setup of the other one. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead, and it looks like the dining area is in the front here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a door. I think I'm also going to do an archway for the living room dining area as well. We're going to find a cute little, I think I'm gonna go with this one here because it doesn't look like it's a 6-seater. It's more of a 4-seater. So actually this door is gonna be perfect. So this is table. This is a perfect table, and I'm going to use that color. And then I think this is like the closest match I can find. It does have some seating here, and I do believe in Holly Hedges there's only three chairs as opposed to 4, but I'm going to go ahead and put 4. It does look like in the Holly Hedge house there's like a little set of stuff on the table. So I'm going to try to find a small flower centerpiece as well as a canteen or some kind of kettle. And this house is a little scarce, I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna use this elephant tea as my little picture. I think it's cute. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little makeshift bookshelf, and then we're going to put a lamp on top right there. And then I know that there's only one little red chair in that living room part. Like, this is literally what that looks like to scale. So I am gonna go ahead and add just like another couch just to make it a little more livable here. And I'm just gonna use this one here. So I'm gonna put it there. And I think just to give it its own little flair, I'm just going to add a rug. And that's it. So we're gonna just leave it like that. Now let's go into the kitchen, because this is gonna be pretty simple. Okay, so the kitchen is gonna be pretty simple because it's very, very basic. So I'm gonna go find a tile that I think is going to match the floor here in a second. I'm actually gonna use this whole lot of terracotta formatted tiles. I feel like it just matches really good with the house looks. We have little counter space in the corner. So I'm going to use this range raster counter. I feel like it just goes the best with it. I know the color is not the same as the house. We could use this color here, and then maybe I'll change these a little bit to a different color like that. Perfect. We're going to put a fridge. I'm going to go with this one here. And then we need a little corner piece here. Perfect. And then we're going to bring that here. We need a stove. I'm gonna probably just use a stove in there. Kind of looks a little sus, so we'll use this one here. And I think it's a great, and then there. I believe, I don't remember where the sink was, but I'll put the sink right here. So we're just gonna add a sink, and then we have room for prep and among other things. There is one of those stove hoods, and the one in there is so ugly. I'm definitely not gonna find one that's gonna look exactly like that one, but I'll use this Caress stove here, and we'll make sure we'll put it in this color here. So that's gonna be our kitchen. Very basic, but it's also basic in the game. Okay, now we're going to move on to the hallway. It's kind of, I'm having a hard time reconciling with the way the stairs look, because it's like stairs first and then you go up. Maybe I need to change the stairs. Let me change the stairs. Maybe that's why I'm completely thrown off. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is exactly what I want. I'm gonna move it over here. And let's do a white railing on. I am going to make the stairs a different color. I'm gonna make it like a, yeah, that color. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go with that. And then it just kind of looks a little closed off here in the back. Obviously it's not to scale, so I might just add like a little bathroom there so that they'll have at least 2 bathrooms in the house, as opposed to, I don't know how many, I have to figure out. But yeah, I'm gonna make that like a little bathroom back there. Let's go ahead and do that really quick in speed mode. Okay, so here's my little makeshift restroom. I just made it pretty basic because it just looks like this house is not very sophisticated, to say the least. And so I just went ahead and, you know, put something very basic, and I think that's pretty good. So I like that. And also we're gonna go ahead and fix this part, which I think there's a bookshelf to the right side, so I am gonna add a bookshelf. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a bookshelf right here, and that's the house. There is kind of an arch when we first walk in, so I think what I'm gonna do is make a little arch here and put like a spandrel in there or something. Well, I think that's fine. We're just gonna do that, and then let's put one here and one here, so that way it's kind of like pretty open. I like that. Okay, perfect. Now let's go upstairs. Now we are upstairs, and I think this is to that, remember we went to the back and it was a big bedroom. I did also want to change the floor here, because in the video, and actually in Holly, this is more of some kind of concrete, like masonry, so we're gonna go ahead and change that to a masonry pattern. Maybe this one here. Yes, perfect. Okay, great. So then we walk in, and the wallpaper was just striped. Like it was like a blue-green stripe. I don't know if we're gonna find one in game like that. I'm gonna use this stripes blender as the base for it, and it does look like that it's carpeted. It's a very basic gray carpet, and so I am going to find a little gray carpet. Perfect, just like that. There is also a door, so I'm just gonna copy this bathroom door here and move it up here. And I believe that same above deck pattern is going to go across the entire house like that. We have our bedroom door, and there's really nothing up here either. So we walked in and there was a bed right here. I think this one matches the best. So let's actually use, I'm gonna put it right up here. They have a little end table. I'm gonna put that here, change the color a little bit, and put a lamp. And then right when you walk in, there's kind of like a little waste basket. I'm gonna assume it's like a hamper, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a hamper there. Okay, and then on this side there's a dresser, so we're gonna go ahead and put a wardrobe here. There is this sort of opening up here, so I'm going to go ahead and create that opening. So I'm just gonna make a separate room and then remove the floor here. So I think if I want it to look a little bit more lofty, so let's just do it from here. And then we're gonna take this floor off like that. Perfect. I can see that there's another bookshelf. This house is full of bookshelves. Like, nobody's going to the library in this game or in this house. I'll just put 2 right here. So I do need to put the ceiling. It has some kind of a tile-ish type things. We're gonna do this. That's how we're gonna do that. And then when we go up, we can do the same thing for this one. I forget what the living room one looks like. Okay, so the kitchen actually had a very wooden, like broken wooden type ceiling, so I'm gonna do that one here. So then of course up here we have, it's like an extension of the fireplace, so we're just going to copy that and just bring it right here. Okay, now we're also going to bring that up this way as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and build another little fireplace. And then this wallpaper, it's kind of like a cream color with some kind of a border at the bottom. So I'm probably gonna use, I think I like that. Let's open this part. So it looks like there's a suitcase of some sort. So I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna shrink it down one size, and I'm gonna just see if I can change the color. We'll do that. And then let's get a telescope and put it there. I'm gonna bring this back just a little bit. Then do we have like a little stool? I can find like a little, okay. Then we have this little stool. So I'm going to, actually it's not a stool, it's actually a chair. Oh, that's where you guys, I just figured it out. That's where the chair is missing. The third chair from the very bottom. It's being used by the gnome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shrink the chair and then raise it up and put it here. What do you guys think? I kind of struggled with that. Okay, it was very empty to say the least. So now I'm going to copy the stairs that lead up, and it does look like there's more bookshelves. So clearly this house loves books. So I'm gonna actually put it on this side because I feel like this side needs a little bit more space. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put another bookshelf here. This house is full of bookshelves for whatever reason, so we're gonna get 2 there, and then I'm also going to do 1 here and 1 there. Perfect. We're going to get an end table and put it here, and then put like a little flower or some kind of plant right there. Perfect. Obviously everything's not to scale, so this is a very nice, you know, person that just moved in. Maybe they're scarce in furniture. But now I'm gonna go into live mode so that I can make sure my sim is able to go to the various places. Okay, perfect. She can get to the bathroom. Now let's make sure she can get up to the first floor. Okay, perfect. Oh, great. And then she can go here. My door looked like it dislodged or something. Okay. Weird Sims. Very, very weird. Okay. Then she has like a little balcony. It's perfect. And then let's see if we can make it all the way up here. Okay, great. Everything is functional, so that's great. I love that for us. Okay, well that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you guys like it, definitely leave a comment below and let me know what you think. I'm excited to continue this series. I really enjoyed it. Definitely a learning process and a learning curve on trying to make it look similar, but not quite. But I think we did pretty good for the most part. I think we did. That was me building a house from Holly Hedges in Fortnite in The Sims 4. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.